Hey, this is Basil with Grayson Hobby, and today we're going to go over the Eachine 185 ready to fly. So we have the Eachine Blade 185 ready to fly. So ready to fly comes with the radio, the quad all built, ready to go, the board, the receiver, everything, the props, the battery, charger. So basically this is fully assembled. All you gotta do is put the props on to the antenna, charge and fly. So Will, tell us a little about this guy.
Well, a little quick introduction on it. It is ready to fly. This one has a couple neat features that some of the other ones don't have in the series. I think their biggest thing is the fact that it has a GPS puck on it with an OSD. OSD stands for on-screen display. It gives you the information on the screen as such as heading, altitude, your actual angle that you're approaching,
battery voltage,
timer,
attitude.
Yes, attitude, and just other features. And that's probably the biggest selling feature probably on this one. That's kind of a complicated thing, especially for someone new in this. It's really hard and really involves setting up. They've already done all the work for you. The only thing you have to do is if you further want to change the settings, you can actually hook this up through the bottom. You'll see the little pin out here. So you can hook the USB, which actually comes with the USB cord, which is really nice, and an FDTI converter, flasher, so you can actually hook it up to this and then flash it on your computer with different software. So you could change the actual layout, the font, everything like that. You can customize it to you. I would probably not do that out of the box, but you can do it down the road.
No, out of the box, fly it as is.
Yes.
All right, so then we're gonna power this guy up. He's directly out of the box. We haven't done any kind of programming with it.
No, this is all out of the box.
So here we have the the EV800, the goggles, which is a cool feature because this screen comes a part of the goggles, so you actually can use it for setting it up.
Yeah, just for this purpose, we're going to use it as a monitor only. So first thing, turn on the transmitter, get it on.
So that transmitter comes with this pack, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's ready to fly.
Ready to fly. Okay.
All right. So, did you get that?
Yeah, I get all that.
Okay, so it's telling you right now the OSD is kicking on. It's telling you what firmware it is. Now it's up. We're inside a building, so we're not going to get any satellites. So that's why it's flashing in the corner. It's telling me my arm status. I have voltage here, timer, altitude. You got a compass right here, so when you're actually moving direction, it'll change direction there.
Actually, while you're there, why don't you do some attitude? See how that works.
As far as like this is banking right.
So we'll actually he banks that. Yeah, it's there we go. There we go. Perfect.
Banking, and it's probably going the opposite direction because of the.
No, you're good. Yep.
So, then you got,
So when you're flying, and sometimes it's hard to tell if the wind's blowing or you don't know where you're at. So that's actually pretty cool right there.
You got 1806 motors on it. It does have a PPM input to the receiver on this one with the Eachine i6 radio. Everything there comes with 2 sets of props, which is really nice. So you got a spare. You got one initial set and a spare.
What size props are those?
These are 4-inch. These are 4-inch, 40-45. So they're bullnose 4-inch props. You got a little camera mount if you want to do a little HD camera, regular GoPro, whatever you want to do on it. So you got that. There again, I said the USB and the FDTI and a 1300 3-cell battery.
3-cell battery. So 1300 3-cell. Where is the battery going? This guy.
The battery is gonna go, I believe, in here sideways, and you'll strap it down. I'm just gonna put it in there to show you.
Gotcha. So this one actually looks pretty neat. I may have to take one of these. And
this one's really nice. I was very impressed. Starting out, having all the features on this. It's got 1806 motors. This is an awesome little cruising quad. I mean, with the OSD and all that, if you just want to fly around and not necessarily race and all that, I think this is a great little setup. This will get you going. It gives you all the information you want on the screen out of the box.
Yeah, I really like the OSD out of the box setup because I've had one of those before and pain in the neck to set up. But with this guy already set up, ready to go, that's going to be.
I mean, this is giving you all the information that the Easy OSD from Immersion RC gives pretty much all on the screen.
Exactly,
so it's pretty nice.
So how's this controller?
This radio is actually really nice. The radio has dual antennas within it, so you have a diversity transmitter. That's something you usually only find in the high-end radios. It is 6-channel out of the box. You got mode switches here that you can actually adjust. You got dials, which I don't know if they're set up. I think it's just set up on switches out of the box on this one. Everything there. Another cool thing, if you pan over to the camera again real quick. So we got this on. I got no props on it just to show you, but you can arm. See how you go down there? See it says armed?
Oh yeah.
And right now I didn't do anything, so it just disarmed. Now it's going to give me, like, if you fly it, it's going to tell you total time flown, distance, and all that. It also has a menu let me get into it real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to do this upside down. Let me switch the radio. All right.
What do you call it? Flight summary, they call that?
Yeah.
That's the same thing that was in the Immersion RC.
Yeah.
OST.
So it's very similar. It's probably based off that. But you got different menus that you can get into.
Oh yeah, rolls, pitch, all that stuff.
You can do a lot of adjustments right there through the screen, the goggles, whatever you got.
Now my setting saved. Now what do I need to do?
Well, you can pan through it here.
Oh, right there. Save.
Yeah, it's got a selection for saving and
And exit. Cool.
Frame itself, it's actually like a sandwich plate design. You got all your electronics within it. You can see the bottom's very, very clean. Everything's in a PC board design. You got little foam pads for little landing gear shocks kind of thing.
So everything's enclosed. So I don't see the receiver.
I mean, this is out of the box. This is everything out of the box. The only thing I did put on the antenna before I powered it up, and always make sure you put the antenna on before you power up these things, otherwise you can burn out the video transmitter. Channel changing is down in there. Let's see it.
Yep. Little, what are they, dip switches?
I believe it's dip switches.
All right, let's go over the batteries.
All right, as far as the quad goes, the batteries, the factory is a 1300 3-cell. We do offer 1300 Grayson Golds, also with XT60 connector. If you want a little more flight time, it will add a little weight, but a little more flight time, you can get a 1500 Wild Scorpion. This is a 45C. So you got multiple options of batteries, and they're about 15 to...
They're all the same size? So that 1500's a little bigger.
Yeah, 1500 will fit. It's going to go in here. Let me turn it this way, but it'll fit.
Yeah, it fits, no problem.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Of course, put the battery strap on, obviously, but...
All right, let's go over the, looks pretty cool here. It's also not your traditional X.
Yeah, this is a offset design, but I think the coolest thing about it, you got a headlight on the front of it here. You have adjustable tilt on your camera. The camera, you can tilt it up and down, so you can adjust your tilt to your flying style. If you're really aggressive, you know, farther up. So you got your headlights there, you got taillights there for orientation, so if you do want to fly it a little bit night or dark, yeah, they are very bright. Antennas in the back. Now, some people asked, what about the antenna? It looks like it's pretty well protected. With the props on that, you're gonna have to get a pretty hard crash to get that. So usually most crashes are in the front.